we call the benevolent beings of light, archangels, and ascended masters to guide and inspire us during the forum. Our forum vision is to bring the understanding, tools, discipline, and support for those seeking to enter the straight and narrow path, the road less traveled, that will lead us along effectively and steadily through the ascension process. Integration of the human experience with our divine origin is moving us full circle to achieve our divine potential. So be it. Amen.
Divine union. Uh-oh. There's something blocking my view. Is the greatest threat to a system that can only survive off of division, fear, and consumptive misery. The seed of creation, the fractal of all existence, that which permeates life. This is the medicine for our time. And this is why it has been under attack. The time is now to restore this template to our hearts and in the grid of humanity. Divine union, ladies and gentlemen, that is the answer. So tonight's topic is introducing 2024. For those that aren't on tonight, you'll be able to see the video. It is very informative with 6 different sections helping us to understand what's going on in 2024 with our ascension process. What was really wonderfully stated was the fact that we are going to be having ourselves turned inside out. In other words, in order to ascend, we have to empty ourselves of our past. We've talked about this many times. I hope that Dolores's speaker made it abundantly clear to you. You have to be very, very strong and determined. Use your passion for this purpose. When you are saying to your higher self that I would like to go forward with my ascension, bells go off, whistles go off, the masters are celebrating, and then things start. In order to go up in consciousness, we have to go down into our bowels where we have the heaviest, densest energy that we have not released from ourself. A lot of people speak about loving it and forgiving it and all of this stuff. Until you release it completely, it's still present. And it influences how you deal with things, how you react or respond, how you understand what you're seeing and be able to perceive it from a healed point of view. As you hear me say, from a 5D point of view.
Simple but brilliant trick to heat your home in 90 seconds and save
Sorry.
thousands of dollars.
From a 5D point of view, which would be different than looking at it from a 3D point of view, you see, which is limited. But when you look at it from a 5D point of view, which is based on love, then we can interpret and understand what just happened from a higher concept, not limited from a 3D fear-based consciousness. So what does that mean about 2024? Yes, we're going up, and there's nothing to stop you, nothing to slow you down except you. Make your choice. Do you want this with all your heart and soul? Then you put your efforts in. But what does that really mean? Do you have to sit in meditation 20 hours out of 24? No. I highly suggest you get out in the world and live. Live your life. Be with the people that are in your life. Be excited to see what happens. What are they going to say to me today? Oh, I know Joe is going to really get me now. Uh-oh, I'm going to go into work and he's going to work me over like he always does. That's okay. Find out what it has to do with you. Nothing is going to happen unless it's going to help you. There's no horrible days. Oh, I hear people, oh, I had such a bad day today. Did you really? Or did you have every opportunity to get over something about yourself? To get beyond the limitation of how I normally would think, like I was describing to you. What happened to me would normally trigger me like crazy. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I live consciously. When you live consciously, you see what's coming. You feel the energy shift in you. And that's your holy moment to say, not going to do it. Not today. Not today. Not ever. And every time you can do that, it becomes easier and easier. Why? Because light is going in where you held that other energy that was lower frequency. That's out to the degree that you mastered that, and then light is replacing it. So the next time something like it happens, it isn't as impacting. You don't react. You respond. Now, for me, it took years. For you, not so much, because other people have been mastering it too. It's remarkable to watch what happens in your own life. It really is. And as you see this and as you experience it, it's going to make a big difference. You're going to be excited. You're going to find this to be the best thing that ever happened. I'm telling you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting because you're going to see yourself changing. You're going to see that you're not being triggered and you don't need to react. You don't need to get involved and get yourself all tangled in something. In the scheme of things, it's only for you. It's only for you to grow, to have another opportunity to see something that gave you pain and suffering before and not allow it to do it to you today. And then for the rest of your days, you'll practice until it no longer is an issue for you. Because what happens when you don't need the lessons anymore because you mastered it, those events won't happen in your life anymore. It's over. And then you move on to something else. And as you master each block in your system, each level of energy that is denser than what other areas of your body is carrying, you become a master over life, a master over self, a master of the entire dimension that you're living in. You will be considered an ascended master. Yes. Because you'll move into a higher dimension and you'll find yourself free. You'll be right where you were with the same people, but not all of them. With the same circumstances, but there'll be pleasantries. With the understanding under your belt that there I am, wherever I go, and whatever I experience, I'm being shown a part of myself. Sometimes it's a little painful. Other times it's a great joy. The most important thing is that you honor all of it. Honor it as an opportunity to love yourself free. That's when you love whatever you're witnessing. You just put love into it. You don't have to stay with these people. You don't have to become their best buddies. You just bless them and take the lesson or gift or opportunity and run with it. That's what the ascension is about. I'm hoping that you're understanding why we talk about what we do. It's because this is the journey. We're letting our past go. The past is filled with limitations. It's filled with pain and suffering. Now it's time to move on. Move up. And then your experiences will be joyful. You will meet people exactly who you need to meet, but they will be such a pleasure. You'll be embracing strangers that you think are strangers, but they're not. And the people that kind of are the oppressors or the agitators, they're your friends in spirit. And they know you better than anybody. And they carry the same energy in them. That's what was hitting you. The energy, not so much the person. They don't hate you. They treat you badly because that's what they contracted to do. Until you get over yourself and let it go so that that energy isn't in you anymore and nobody has to come forward to push those buttons that don't exist any longer. I hope you're grasping what I'm saying. Everything is energy. And as we move the energy out that's bringing us pain, experiences that are going to hurt, we don't need those experiences anymore. We don't need the pain anymore because we have mastered that particular past belief system and pattern that we held. Use your passion for the right things. The humanness part of our life, the little things that we do for human comforts and everything, keep yourself comfortable. Do the things you need to do. Your bodies are changing, not just cellularly, but molecularly. The frequency that your bones and solidified body is vibrating at has to keep up as best it can with the consciousness that is evolving, lifting in frequency. And believe me, this is tough on the body. Your elemental body is trying to survive this. And the aches and pains and problems from bone issues, blood issues, having constant clearings of your cellular level issues, which is having a cold, a cough. Don't look at it as, oh my God, I'm just sick. Look at it as an opportunity for you to cleanse your body. Just like you're purging out the past, your cellular debris is in your system. That has to be released. How does the body release it? We call it sick. You need rest, hydration, and if you're going to have food, try to subsidize with soups and easily digested foods so that you can not make your body work hard to digest. Be very gentle. And the water itself is very important. There's going to be changes. There's going to be lots of changes in the world itself, some of which you'll be thrilled about, and some of it being exposed of what had been, and that would trouble you if you follow it. The advice of the great ascended masters is don't worry about 3D issues. Worry is not part of your life anymore. Now you concentrate on what is right in front of you so that you can empty yourself by seeing yourself in all life forms around you. If you see suffering, you know you're suffering inside in some way or form. If you see joy, happiness, people in their integrity, being honest with you, you'll know where you're at. Your life experiences show you where you're at. You don't have to ask anybody. Just look at your life Are you miserable? Then do something about it. Go inside. You can't change anybody else that you feel is making you miserable. But you certainly can change the conditions inside you. It feels so good to have a good cry. If you feel frustrated and then you cry it out, you feel so relieved afterwards. The tears wash you clean. The truth frees you because you told the truth of truly how you feel. So important. We're asked to be honest. Well, start with you. If you're miserable, tell yourself, tell God, tell your higher self, tell the whole universe, help me to be joyful. Help me. That's all there is really, is goodness. But we bought line and sinker the misery that was in 3D. The cries, the pain, the suffering, the hurt. People lashing out at each other, cheating each other. Politicians thinking they're above the law. All of this, wash it clean from you. But stay away from the drama. You've got enough work to do on yourself so that you can go through this doorway as a magnificent being of light. We don't have to go through the death process anymore. We don't. The ascension is going to cure that. We're not going to have day and night anymore. It will always be light like it is in this heavenly realm that we talk about as heaven. There is no darkness, no pain, no suffering. There's just growth, learning, and enjoying every moment, being with people just like you want to be with, kind and good, but we've got to get the opposite out of us. Don't kid yourself. We learned how to be good. And that residual energy from the darkness that's still in us can be released. You just have to want it. You have to want it more than anything. We're stepping into a whole new world. We're already in there. Now we have to wash away all of the darkness that's blocking us from seeing with the eyes that truly see and hearing with the ears that truly hear, so that we can see 5D, so that we can feel 4+ fully and drop completely our relationship with 3D. Does that mean you won't see the people in your life anymore? Of course you will. Just your experience will not be like theirs. You'll be free. You'll be protected because you don't have the need for these experiences anymore. And if you do have a day when you have a very frustrating experience or worse, look at it as an opportunity to understand yourself better, of what you want in your life and what you do not want anymore. And you will overcome. A master can be here with your feet firmly on the ground and be in heaven at the same time, because it's your consciousness that brings you into heaven. It's not a place. Heaven will be right here. Will everybody experience heaven here on the earth? That's yet to be seen. We all have the same opportunity. The humans. We all have the same opportunity. So don't think for a minute and don't weigh the fact that you're here or there, or you're ascended or you're not, or I'm conscious or I'm not. Don't judge yourself. Just live your life. Go out into the world and live your life. Do what you do. Bring that light with you. Witness yourself everywhere you go. And if you see someone that is in pain and suffering, immediately bless them. If they say something mean to you, bless them silently in your head and keep sending that love out. It will change their world. They're not mad at you. They're mad at themselves. And off your shining fields, they're seeing it as if it's a mirror. They're seeing themselves. They can't see you. You're just not understandable to them. All they see is themselves. And when you are healed, you won't take offense. You'll bless them. Feel compassion for their suffering. You'll know in your heart. You'll know in your heart. And then you move on. You don't let it affect your day. But if it does, and you keep mulling over it, you know it touched something in you that's of the same frequency, and you let it go. Admit to yourself, I must have done this at some other experience, at some time in some life, and I don't want to bring it with me anymore. I want my world to be beautiful and blessed. You worked very, very hard to get to this point, each and every one of you. And now the masters are simply asking you to really put your passion into this. Make this the most important thing that you do while you live your life. It isn't about just, like I said before, just sitting in meditation. This is about you enjoying your life, healing each day, and knowing in your heart that this is all part of the ascension. I'm letting go of the damaged goods, and I'm becoming a master of my own world. Our world that we built around us, the people that we're calling in now. Some people from the past are just not going to continue the journey with you, and lovingly let them go. Not by telling them to go away. It'll naturally happen. They did their part in your life, and now it's time to be with those, your soul group, and others that work with you, and these amazing beings from other planets that are in human form that are going to come into your life. You won't even know that it's a Pleiadian or Arcturian or some other beautiful being. Some of them don't look like us. It would scare the living hoo-ha's out of you. But they aren't bad. They're good. And they're here to help us because they know the way. They went through this. They know what it takes. Make the choice to really make this your life. It is a beautiful and holy journey. It gets easier as you put your mind to this and get honest with yourself and look at the people that you're drawing to you. They're all bringing something to you. You're loving yourself free from 3D. It even rhymes. But you're also freeing yourself from 4 minus, which is 4 negative, which is pretty rough to go through as well. We're pretty much there. You're not at all experiencing what millions of people are in 3D right now. You're not. Thank God. And thank your higher self and all those that work with you. And you're moving, most of you are definitely in 4 positive, which is right before you get to that 5D gate. It's a miraculous journey, actually hundreds of thousands of years in the making. And we are at the threshold of this right now. Let's use 2024 to get to our goal. And that goal is to master the world that we've created within us and before us and around us. And if everybody does this, it affects the entire planet and all life upon it. Each one of you have a great mission. Right now, this is our mission to get ready for our next mission, which is to hold the light for the entire planet. We will be joined by millions of people like us. We'll have lots of help. But your personal journey is yours to do. It's easier now. There's so much light available to us. With that second sun and all the things that are happening in the universe and the brilliance of that light shining upon you, you will be free. So tonight's topic is introducing 2024. And I hope you enjoyed the video that we had for a support video. It was really breaking it down beautifully. My comments on this continues in the same framework. It's all up to us, each individual moving into this opportunity to be done with all of the past. There's nothing that you can't do for yourself. You have all the help you'll ever need around you. People that signed up to help you in contracts will be in your life still, and some new ones coming in. Everybody will be serving each other. We all are on a time schedule, those that are ready to go through the ascension in the way that we are. There are others that will go quite a ways, but won't necessarily be done, and they'll still stay behind and continue their work in the 3-4 dimensional experience. Nothing wrong with that. It isn't a punishment. It's just whether they were ready to go. Now, don't judge, because some people that are fast asleep are going to wake up and catch up with us very quickly. So don't worry about anything except yourself, what you have to do. And when anybody asks you a question about something that you actually are knowledgeable about because you experienced it, please feel free to share that with them. How you came through it, what you understood about it, and what it did for you to go beyond your limitation. This is all that the ascension process truly is. An opportunity that we have been working towards for eons of time. And on this planet, it hasn't happened yet. She took an upgrade, Mother Earth, and so is all life on her. Everything will change. We will perceive things like animals and plants in colors you haven't even seen yet. It'll be like rainbows. You'll see people, you'll start to hear what they're thinking. You'll start to know, have this knowing. Your extrasensory perceptions will start kicking into gear like crazy. And you'll have some funny experiences with that too. Somebody will be thinking something completely different than what they said to you. And eventually you won't know whether they said it or not, because it'll be so clear to you. It depends on how much energy they put behind that word to push it out into your consciousness. And you might repeat it and they'll feel like they're going to faint because that's not what they said. That's what they were thinking. There'll be no secrets anymore, not with other people. So integrity will be very, very important in the days to come. Being in your integrity is everything. Be very clear about that. What you want in your life, you give first and hold true to it. It's very, very important. There is no time to rest in the sense that, I'm going to stop for a little while and just have some fun. Well, this is fun, but this is permanent fun. This is what's going to drive you into the next dimension. Find the joy in it. No more woe is me. If we have a day when somebody gives us a left hook we didn't see coming, use it for the right purposes. If you feel unhappy, find out what it is making you unhappy and fix it. Nobody else can make you happy. Nobody. But when you're happy inside, you draw that energy from other people, and they will show you that as well. It's what you give, you get. It's where you're at that you'll experience. When you find yourself and come to know yourself, you'll get rid of everything that you don't like about yourself. Because all you have to do is change your mind. That's all. And then stick with it. Don't tell me how hard it is. Tell me you will do it. Use your strength for what it was given to you for. That's why you're here. You signed up for this. Nobody made you do it. It took a very brave soul to come in at this time. So when something is so worth it, put every ounce of your effort into it. It isn't about, again, it isn't about sitting in meditation and how long you can do it. Get out there and live. The monks that would sit in a cave for 10 years or more, until they went out into the world, they found out just how healed they were. It's easy to be healed when you don't interact with others. But we're kidding ourselves. It's when we bounce off others that we really get to know ourselves better. Love yourself. And if you don't love yourself right now, find out why. Forgive yourself for everything you've ever done. Because guess what? You were serving somebody. Even if it didn't seem nice. Sometimes people need a little kick in the butt. And you just happened to volunteer to do that. Be yourself. Be free to say what you need to say. But when you say it from your heart. It will have a tremendous impact. People will hear you. People will respect you. People always ask me my opinion because they knew I wasn't going to just say something nice to say something nice. I would tell them the truth, but I would do it with respect and with love. There's ways to be, and there's ways that will just cause you more pain. If you can't say something nice, maybe sometimes it's best not to say anything. Or help them understand how they could improve on whatever it was they asked your opinion. Don't make believe, because it's going to really hurt you in the end. When we make believe that we can do something or we know something when we really don't, it's best not to say anything, because otherwise they're going to feel it. They're going to feel it in a part of their body, like their gut, and they're going to say, you know what? They're full of balagna. When you are speaking to someone just from reading about it and not having the experience, be clear when you're speaking. Look, I haven't really done this or experienced it, but this is what I learned when I read it from somebody that did do this or did know this. You will really get their respect. It may not have the power behind it, but then suggest that they go find the answer someplace where they'll get it right from someone who had the experience. I'm telling you, this is how you build your integrity with other people. So introducing 2024 is introducing you to yourself and why your life is going in the direction that it is and how to get there. We will get there if we set our hearts and minds to it. If we want to stick with our old things that we were always doing, go right ahead. Nobody will tell you otherwise, but you really will hold yourself back from what you could have. Put the time into living consciously. That's all that's asked of you. And you will learn a great deal about how you feel, what you do, and how people perceive you. I said to the hearing guy, I said, when I talk to Charlie and I'm a little disturbed about something, he says I'm yelling. And I said, but I'm not yelling. He goes, you'd be surprised how you don't know. You don't hear yourself until you hear it on a recording. And then you'll say to yourself, holy mackerel, I did raise my voice. Because I never feel that I do. But I do. And he made me very aware of it. It's interesting life. Make it a fun journey. I love to learn. Every day I learn something new. It's so exciting. But the most important thing is to realize it's all part of you. Everything that happens. That's what true oneness is. So when we do have somebody that we don't really appreciate in our life, we don't need to stay in life with them, but take the gifts that they give you and do something about it inside. So I'll close there with a great sense of excitement and love for what is coming. And remember, your humanitarian project is very important. Dream it up and get ready for it. So I want to announce that anybody that listens to this recording, if you would like to be part of the Academies of Light, we are going to be having our first meeting in January. And it's going to be very exciting what we're going to share together. Okay. You can get in touch with me through the email that's on the website, ourdivineorigin.com. Thank you so much.
We are deeply grateful for this forum. We thank those in attendance for your attention, for your wonderful questions, future topics, suggestions, and stories that touched our hearts and opened our minds to new possibilities. Our collective energy has filled this forum with light and love for each other. We are so grateful that each of us brings guides and angelic beings to the forum, raising the frequency ever higher. We are grateful for the assistance, inspiration, and guidance from the benevolent beings overseeing the forum, knowing we are all deeply loved and richly blessed. Amen.
As 2024 dawns on the horizon, we stand at a crossroads in time, one illuminated by the profound insights of Dolores Cannon. This year is more than just a shift in the calendar. It is a critical juncture in our collective journey, a moment ripe with transformative potential and profound change. Cannon's teachings about the evolution of consciousness and the ascension to a higher state of being provide a unique lens through which we view this upcoming year. In a world grappling with rapid technological advancements and deep societal shifts, the quest for predictability and stability remains a constant human endeavor. Yet, these times of apparent chaos and uncertainty are not merely obstacles, but opportunities for significant spiritual growth and understanding. Amidst this backdrop of change, the role of passion emerges as an essential guiding force. Passion here transcends mere emotion. It becomes a beacon that lights our way through the uncertainties of the future. It is the catalyst that aligns our actions with our higher purpose, driving us towards a future that resonates not only with our personal aspirations, but also with the collective evolution of humanity. As we delve into the predictions for 2024, we embrace a perspective that views each challenge as a stepping stone towards greater awareness and enlightenment. We embark on this exploration with a spirit of optimism, guided by the enduring power of human resilience and the transformative potential of the coming year. Section 1. The Year of Liberation and Practicality. As we venture into 2024, it beckons us not just as another year, but as a gateway to unprecedented liberation, a concept deeply ingrained in Dolores Cannon's teachings on the ascension to higher dimensions of consciousness. According to Cannon, this era is not merely about transcending our physical limitations, but about embracing a new realm of freedom where our spirits are unbound and our true essence is unveiled. This liberation in 2024 is more than just a metaphorical release. It's a tangible shift in our everyday experiences and perceptions. We're moving towards a reality where the constraints of traditional thinking and outdated belief systems dissolve, allowing us to experience life with a renewed sense of purpose and understanding. It's a journey from a dense, fear-based existence to a lighter, love-centered consciousness. This shift is characterized by an enhanced awareness of our interconnectedness with all that is, an awakening to the deeper truths of our existence, and an amplified sensitivity to the energies around us. The key to navigating this shift is not to retreat from the world, but to engage with it more consciously and authentically. It's about finding freedom within the structures of our daily lives, recognizing that liberation is not found in escapism, but in the way we choose to perceive and interact with our reality. 2024 also emerges as a year where spirituality becomes decidedly practical. This year challenges us to ground our spiritual insights into tangible actions. It's about integrating our higher selves into our mundane routines, aligning our earthly actions with our spiritual missions. Practical spirituality is the act of bringing our spiritual values, like compassion, integrity, and kindness, into every interaction and decision. It's about seeing our jobs, relationships, and daily tasks as avenues for spiritual growth and expression. This approach transforms the mundane into the sacred, turning every moment into an opportunity for spiritual evolution. As we evolve, our understanding of spirituality changes from being an esoteric, secluded practice to becoming an active, dynamic part of our everyday lives. It's no longer confined to moments of meditation or reflection. It becomes interwoven with our actions, choices, and interactions. In 2024, we're called to be conscious creators, using our thoughts, words, and deeds to shape a reality that reflects our highest visions for ourselves and our world. This requires a balance, maintaining a connection to the spiritual realms while staying firmly rooted in the physical world. Section 2. Harmony of actions and words. In the new age of ascension, the principle of aligning actions with words assumes a pivotal role in our collective and individual evolution. This alignment is not just a moral imperative, but a fundamental necessity in creating the reality of the new earth, a higher state of being and consciousness. In this transformative phase, integrity becomes the bridge between our current state and the elevated existence of the new earth. It is about living in truth, not just in thought but in action. This truth is not only personal but also universal, resonating with the higher frequencies of honesty, transparency, and authenticity that are essential in the new earth. When our actions mirror our words, we create a congruence that resonates with the integrity of the universe, aligning ourselves with the cosmic laws and the ascension process. This integrity is not passive. It requires active participation in the conscious creation of our reality. It's about making choices and taking actions that are in harmony with the greater good and our higher selves. As we embody this integrity, we contribute to the collective manifestation of the new earth, a world where truth, love, and higher consciousness prevail. In the context of Dolores Cannon's teachings on the shift of consciousness, willpower emerges as a vital force. This shift is not a passive event that happens to us, but an active process in which we are deeply involved. Willpower is the engine that powers our journey through this shift, enabling us to actively participate in the evolution of our consciousness. Willpower in this sense goes beyond mere self-control or discipline. It is about the directed application of our inner strength towards our spiritual growth and development. It's the willpower to challenge old patterns, to let go of limiting beliefs, and to embrace new, more expansive ways of being. It's about having the determination to consistently align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with our higher purpose and the collective evolution of humanity. As we navigate the shift in consciousness, our willpower helps us to stay grounded and focused amidst the changes and upheavals that may occur. It provides the tenacity to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear or the outcome uncertain. With this willpower, we become active agents of change, consciously choosing growth, transformation, and alignment with the new earth. In the grand scheme of the transforming world, aligning our actions with our words through integrity and harnessing our willpower to participate in the consciousness shift are not just ideals, but practical necessities. They are the tools with which we build the new earth and evolve into our higher selves. As we step into this new era, let us embrace these principles with commitment and conviction, shaping a world that reflects our deepest truths and highest aspirations.
This woman is an anomaly. Harper's Bazaar magazine featured her on the cover and said
Sorry
she's
about
the
that.
world's #1 manifestation.
Section 3. Theme of plot twist in the cosmic journey. As we journey through the cosmic narrative of 2024, one of the most compelling themes presented by Dolores Cannon is the concept of plot twists, unexpected turns in the story of our lives that serve as pivotal points in the ongoing shift of consciousness. These plot twists are not mere coincidences or random events. They are intricately woven into the fabric of our cosmic journey, propelling us toward deeper understanding and higher states of being. In the framework of Cannon's teachings, this coming new year is a year where these plot twists become more pronounced, acting as catalysts in our individual and collective evolution. These moments challenge the status quo, disrupt our comfort zones, and invite us to step into the unknown. They are the universe's way of nudging us towards growth, demanding that we expand our perceptions and embrace new possibilities. As we navigate these twists, we are asked to remain fluid and adaptable, to let go of rigid expectations and to trust the journey. Each twist in the plot is an opportunity to shed outdated beliefs and to realign with our true path. It's about recognizing that what may initially appear as a setback or an obstacle is often a doorway to new insights, opportunities, and pathways of enlightenment. Embracing these changes requires courage and an open heart, but the rewards are immeasurable, leading us closer to the realization of our highest selves. Dolores Cannon's teachings also emphasize that facing fear and pain is an integral part of the soul's evolution, a theme that resonates strongly in the context of these plot twists. In this transformative new year, these challenges are not to be seen as mere hardships, but as sacred opportunities for learning and growth. Pain and fear often arise at these turning points, serving as indicators that we are moving beyond our comfort zones and entering new realms of experience. They are signs that we are engaging with profound aspects of our soul's journey, confronting the shadows and emerging with greater wisdom and strength. This process of facing and transcending our fears is what catalyzes our transformation, allowing us to emerge more connected, compassionate, and conscious. Learning from these challenges means acknowledging them as teachers on our path. It involves delving into the lessons they offer, understanding their role in our spiritual growth, and using that knowledge to move forward with greater clarity and purpose. This journey through fear and pain is not just about endurance, it's about transmutation, turning our darkest moments into seeds of light that guide us towards our true potential. In the grand tapestry of the cosmic journey that 2024 unfolds, the theme of plot twist invites us to embrace change and learn from challenges. It is a reminder that our path is not linear, but a spiral of continuous evolution, where each twist and turn brings us closer to our cosmic destiny. As we step into this transformative year, let us do so with the understanding that every challenge is a stepping stone to higher consciousness, and every change is a chapter in our soul's magnificent story. Section 4. Transformation in relationships and higher consciousness. In the transformative landscape of 2024, we witness a profound evolution in the nature of our relationships. This evolution is deeply intertwined with our spiritual ascension, marking a significant shift in how we connect with others. According to Cannon, as we ascend spiritually, our relationships undergo a metamorphosis, aligning more closely with our higher selves and the universal energies of love and understanding. In this new paradigm, relationships become less about fulfilling egocentric needs and more about mutual growth and soulful connection. We start to gravitate towards individuals who resonate with our true vibrational frequency, those who challenge us to expand and who reflect our deepest truths. These connections are characterized by a higher level of consciousness, empathy, and unconditional love. The changes in relationships in this new era are not limited to romantic partnerships, but extend to all forms of human interaction. Friendships, family bonds, professional relationships, and even casual encounters are infused with a deeper sense of purpose and spiritual significance. We begin to see every interaction as an opportunity to learn, grow, and assist each other in our collective journey towards enlightenment. Complementing this evolution of relationships is the emergence of creative and soulful connections. In Cannon's universe, these connections are a vital part of our journey towards the new earth and a higher state of consciousness. These relationships are not defined by societal norms or traditional expectations, but are built on the foundations of creativity, soulful expression, and a shared desire for spiritual growth. Creative relationships are those that inspire us to explore new facets of ourselves, to embrace our creativity, and to express our innermost thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. They encourage us to step outside our comfort zones, to experiment with new ideas, and to see the world from different perspectives. In these relationships, creativity is not limited to artistic endeavors, but encompasses all aspects of life, fostering innovation, problem-solving, and a deeper appreciation of the beauty in the world around us. Soulful connections go beyond the surface level, reaching into the very essence of our being. They are based on a profound understanding of each other's spiritual journey and a shared commitment to support and uplift each other. In these relationships, communication transcends words, often occurring on an intuitive or telepathic level. There is a sense of familiarity and deep resonance, as if recognizing a fellow traveler from past lives or parallel dimensions. Section 5. Shift in global political and economic trends. In the realm of global politics and economics, 2024 is a year marked by significant shifts, deeply connected to the overall shift in consciousness described by Cannon. Political and economic systems, traditionally driven by power and profit, begin to undergo a transformation towards more inclusive, equitable, and sustainable models. This shift in the political and economic landscape is a reflection of the changing collective consciousness. As more individuals awaken to higher levels of awareness, there is a growing demand for systems that prioritize the well-being of all beings on the planet. This demand leads to a re-evaluation of values at the heart of political and economic decision-making. We may witness a rise in policies and initiatives that support environmental sustainability, social justice, and economic equality. The traditional paradigms of competition and exploitation give way to cooperation and stewardship. Economic systems start to recognize the value of ecological health and social welfare, integrating these factors into the definition of prosperity. Political leadership, too, evolves as leaders who embody higher consciousness and integrity come to the forefront. These leaders prioritize the greater good over individual or nationalistic interests, fostering a sense of global community and shared responsibility. The global trends in politics and economics in this new year are not just external changes but reflections of the internal shift happening within humanity. They are part of the larger narrative of our ascension to the new Earth, where harmony, balance, and unity replace division, exploitation, and discord. As we navigate these changes, we are reminded of our collective power to shape a world that reflects our highest ideals and aspirations. Section 6. Transformation of health and technology in the Age of Ascension. In the Age of Ascension, a profound awakening is taking place, not just in our spiritual lives, but also in our approach to health. The year 2024 marks a significant rise in health consciousness, tightly interwoven with the overall increase in global consciousness and spiritual awareness. This period is characterized by a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of our physical, mental, and spiritual health. Cannon's work suggests that as we ascend spiritually, our bodies become more sensitive to energies, foods, and environments. This heightened sensitivity is a catalyst for a major shift in how we perceive health. There is a growing recognition that true well-being encompasses not only the physical body, but also the mind and spirit. This holistic approach leads to an exploration of alternative healing methods, a focus on preventive care, and an increased awareness of the body's innate healing capabilities. In this transformative era, people are more attuned to the needs of their bodies and the signals they provide. There's a movement away from treating symptoms to addressing root causes, which often lie in emotional and spiritual imbalances. Nutrition, exercise, mindfulness, and self-care are no longer viewed as optional, but as essential components of a healthy life.
One simple but brilliant trick to heat your home in 90 seconds and save thousands of dollars on your heating bill this winter.
As humanity ascends to higher levels of consciousness, technological advancements play a pivotal role in supporting this evolution. In 2024, technology is not seen as a mere tool for convenience or entertainment, but as a vital ally in our spiritual growth and the healing of the planet. Technological innovations in healthcare are increasingly aligned with the principles of holistic and preventive medicine. Technologies like AI and machine learning are revolutionizing diagnostics, enabling early detection of diseases and personalized treatment plans. Wearable health devices and mobile apps provide real-time health monitoring, encouraging proactive health management. Beyond physical health, technology is also enhancing our spiritual practices. Virtual and augmented reality are used for immersive meditation and mindfulness experiences, helping individuals connect with higher states of consciousness. Apps and platforms are emerging that facilitate community building around wellness and spirituality, breaking down geographical barriers and creating global networks of like-minded individuals. In the age of ascension, health consciousness and technological advancements are intertwined, each propelling the other forward. As we grow in spiritual awareness, our approach to health and technology becomes more holistic, reflecting our deepening connection to ourselves, each other, and the planet. The year 2024 stands as a testament to this synergy, marking a new era where technology and health walk hand in hand, guiding us towards a more enlightened and harmonious existence. As we draw to the close of our exploration into the profound and transformative journey of 2024, it's essential to anchor ourselves in an attitude of optimism and hope. Dolores Cannon's cosmic insights provide us with a lens to view the tumultuous changes of this era, not as harbingers of chaos, but as opportunities for profound growth and transformation. The year 2024 stands as a pivotal point in our collective narrative, a time when the potential for personal and planetary evolution reaches an unprecedented peak. As we stand on the threshold of 2024, let us do so with hearts full of courage, minds open to endless possibilities, and spirits aligned with the cosmic flow. Let us embrace the changes with grace, navigate the challenges with wisdom, and seize the opportunities for growth with enthusiasm. The journey ahead is not just a path of personal enlightenment, but a voyage towards a new era for humanity, a journey we embark on together as a united, conscious community.
I'm always changing. Who I was yesterday is gone. Embrace who I am today, and let go of who I was before the dawn. Take only what I need with me. Leave behind hurtful memories. Once I have learned all I can, I can't keep carrying my pain with me. Every moment, every day, I'm always deciding how I want to live, who I want to be. I'm always changing. Who I was yesterday is gone. Embrace who I am today, and let go of who I was before the dawn. I'm always changing. Who I was yesterday is gone. Embrace who I am today, and let go of who I was before the dawn. Whenever I get stuck in my life, I ask what I could do right now instead of why. I can't let my fears define my journey, and I gotta forgive myself for when I don't feel worthy. Every moment, every day, I'm always deciding how I want to live, who I want to be. I'm always changing. Who I was yesterday is gone. Embrace who I am today, and let go of who I was before the dawn. I'm always changing. Who I was yesterday is gone. Embrace who I am today, and let go of who I was before the dawn. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, yesterday is gone. Embrace who I am today, and let go of who I was before the dawn. I'm always changing. Who I was yesterday is gone. Embrace who I am today, let go of who I was before the dawn. I'm always changing. Who I was yesterday is gone. Embrace who I am today, let go of who I was before the dawn.